A lot of you have been in some sad and draining relationships, and now that God has removed you from that unhealthy space, it is imperative that you protect your energy and don't fall victim to the trap. And in this video, we're gonna go over 8 effective strategies to break free and heal from that toxic relationship. I have a great motivational message for you, but you already know the deal. First, hit it. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. My name is Kevin Brown, also known as ExpressedWordz with a Z, and welcome back to Speak It, See It, Feel It, where you can speak your life into existence, you can see it becoming a reality, and you can feel as if it is already done, guys. It is already yours. Happy Thursday. Welcome back to another video. I hope you all are having a great day today. Continue to keep moving the needle forward. And I hope that you guys are having a blessed week, family, okay? About 2 weeks ago, I put out a video, 7 signs that God is removing you from a toxic relationship and it's time to let go. If you did not have a chance to watch that video, please be sure to check it out. All right, I'm gonna link it above for you guys as well as at the end of this video, okay? But before we dive into today's message, I want to go over those 7 signs very, very quickly so that way you guys can connect the dots, okay? So I'm going to throw the signs up on your screen right here, and they were hindering your spiritual growth, distraction from your purpose, they're not aligned with God's plan, they are abusive and toxic, they're holding you back, they're compromising your values, and the relationship has simply ran its course, family, okay? Now, in this video, we're going to go over 8 effective strategies to break free and heal from that toxic relationship that God removed you from. Now, why is this important, my family, okay? You guys cannot go back over there. You can't keep going back to people and they're trying to reel you in, all right? And most importantly, you cannot heal in an environment where you got sick. Now, let's go ahead and get right down to today's message, but do not forget, at the end of this video, I will be posting this for you guys, so that way you can screenshot it and keep it. And also don't forget to apply these strategies to your lives, all right? That is very important, family, if you want to move that needle forward, okay? Now, the first effective strategy to heal from that toxic relationship is you have to cut off contact, guys. All right, this is probably one of the first things that you need to do when God removes you from that toxic relationship, okay? And you guys got to be honest with yourselves right now. Many of you still have open lines of communication with the people that still did you wrong, okay? You are giving them an easy path forward to contact you, to swoop their way right back in and bring up those old traumas and pains that they have caused, okay? You have to block people from your social medias. You have to delete their numbers, all right? And on top of that, stop going to common places where you know they're going to be, all right? Just like I said before, you will not be able to heal in a place where you got sick. Okay, so if you know they're gonna be there and you're always going there because maybe you're trying to get their attention, right? You think you want them back or something like that, they are going to ignore you and they are going to hurt you. All right, my family, so cut them off completely. That is the first effective strategy in order to heal, okay? Now, the second strategy that you need to implement in order to heal is you guys have to forgive yourselves, man. All right. Yes, I know you probably were with someone and maybe you did allow some things to happen every now and then. Okay. But now you have the strength. You decided to put your foot down. You decided to stand up for yourself and move that needle forward. Right. So their actions are not your fault. Okay. The things that they done, the ways that they have been projecting onto you, it's not your fault. Okay, so do not live in guilt and shame. Do not live in sorrow. Do not allow for those emotions to pull you down. You have to forgive yourself because even though you were in that environment with them, there is always a lesson to be learned, okay? So hopefully you guys learn the lesson. You forgive yourself for what you have gone through, maybe what you even put your soul through, all right? But you're not beating yourselves up. You're not, you're not being too hard on yourselves. All right, forgive yourself, love yourself, and continue to move forward, guys, okay? Now, the third effective strategy that you need to implement in order to heal yourself from that toxic environment is you have to set boundaries, man. We're gonna talk about this one a lot because people love to overstep their boundaries when it comes to you chosen ones, okay? You have to protect your energy, all right? And you have to identify and implement. Straight up, guys, identify and implement. What are your boundaries? What are you willing to tolerate and not tolerate? Make sure you guys apply that to your lives and don't let anybody swoop in and overstep their boundaries with you guys. This is a big one. This is a very, very big one because if you guys are too nice, right? And this could be, especially for you, if you know what I'm saying, you wear your heart on your sleeve, you're a great person, right? If you're too nice, you will always see that your boundaries have been overstepped by people, man. All right, they're pushing your buttons, family. Boop, 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 boop. Right, they pushing those buttons. They're trying to see how far they can get away, with things with you guys. All right, and God had given you many visions, shown you many things. Maybe you ignored it at first. All right, now you said, you know what? I'm gonna put my foot down. I'm not gonna allow for this to happen because you overstepping your boundaries with me is really, it's harming me. Okay, it's taking me to a place where I don't want to be in my life. All right, but not only that, you are being extremely disrespectful to my space or, to the things that I have set in place. All right, so set those boundaries, guys, because remember, the narcissist, they're gonna come back. Those people, they're gonna come back, okay, to torment you, to stir up your emotions, to get you all fired up. All right, set those boundaries and do not allow for whatever it is that they're dishing out to affect your mood, my family. Okay, so that is the third effective strategy that you need to do in order to break free and heal from that toxic relationship. Man, write these down, drop them down in the comment section for more people that's coming by, and let me know if they resonate with you guys. Okay, don't forget to apply it to your life. Now, the fourth effective strategy that you need to do is you have to focus on your self-care. Whoo, this is a big one for you guys. Why is this big? Why is this big? Why is this big? Because over there, in that environment that you were in, remember, you cannot heal in an environment where you got sick. A lot happened over there. Family, trust and believe, you have to focus on your self-care. It's time to heal, straight up, right? Because they did so many things over there to you. It really harmed you. A lot of trauma, a lot of pain, a lot of sorrow, all right? A lot of things happen. But your self-care is important. And that's with anything in life, not just relationship. It is imperative that you spend time on yourself, that you spend time, your own inner peace. Spend time becoming the best version of yourself. Protect your heart, my family, and be sure that you're taking care of your healing process. This is a big one because you guys have to heal through the pains, all right? And this is why you can't go back. This is why you cannot show up. What was sign number one? Cut off contact. If you still have those open lines of communication, you're still allowing them to DM you and you're still checking it, you're still reading it. Even if it's small talk, hey, how you doing? I miss you, blah, 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 types of stuff. You're not focusing on your self-care because now old emotions is gonna resurface and now the healing process will be delayed, okay? So that was the fourth effective strategy that you need to implement in order to heal from a toxic relationship. Focus on your self-care, my family, okay? Focus on that. Now, the fifth strategy that you need to implement is you have to learn and reflect. Learn and reflect. When you are in a terrible relationship, all right, and this could be with anybody, not just romantic. Like I said, this could be with anybody, not just romantic. Okay, this could be with anybody. But you have to identify patterns, guys. You got to identify the red flags. See, if you are hanging around people consistently and they're always doing something that's negative or demonic or something like that, but you're not actually paying attention to the signs that they're dishing out, you're going to continue to stay there. All right, it's like you're going to be blindsided every single time. Okay, so identify patterns, negative patterns, identify the red flags, all right, for future relationships. Now that you are learning of what people are doing, you're learning how people are moving, now you need to reflect back on that. So when you come out of that, remember, God pulled you out of that toxic relationship. So now you got to sit back and reflect on what happened and reflect on what you should learn. So that way you don't carry that into the next relationship, guys. Okay. So learning and reflecting, very powerful and important because you don't want to make the same mistakes over and over again. Okay. Now, the sixth effective strategy that you should implement into your life in order to heal from that toxic relationship is you have to acknowledge your feelings. Woo, boy. This is a big one for you guys. Okay. Do not live there. Okay, that person that did you wrong, that hurt you, listen, yes, it was painful. Okay, you might be crying, you're upset, you're angry, you're frustrated, you're going through a wave of emotions, but do not live there. Ooh, this is powerful. This is very powerful. If you live in that emotion, you're gonna recirculate and recreate the same scenarios that's gonna give you that emotion over and over again. You cannot live there. You have to acknowledge the emotion, acknowledge the feeling. And I'm not saying don't feel it, guys. All right, if you have to cry, cry. If you have to be angry for a day or two, be angry, be upset. It's okay to feel the emotion. Just don't live in it, okay? So validate your emotions and don't let it prolong your healing process, okay? Because if you live in the emotion, it's gonna take you a lot longer to heal because now you're just gonna be thinking about everything that they did, everything that they said, all right? You're not leaving no room for growth for yourself, guys. All right, acknowledge the feeling, but do not live there. This is gonna be a big one for you guys because you might have an issue with living in the feeling and in the emotion, okay? Do not allow for that to keep you caught up, okay? So that was effective strategy number 6. Now, the 7th effective strategy in order to heal from that toxic relationship is you need to create a new routine, all right? Be honest, come on now. Think about that 9-to-5 job. All right, it's a routine. They have you doing the same thing over and over and over again. You're on that hamster wheel of unhappiness, all right? It might be the same thing in your relationships. Are you doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over again? Or have you done the same thing over and over and over again? All right, God pulled you away from that toxic relationship and it's time for you to create a new routine. Break old patterns so that way you are able to move on. All right, maybe you need to hang out with like-minded people, hang out with people that's loving, people that care about you, people that are part of your support system, okay? Which will help create you a new routine. You'll do new things, you'll go to new places, you'll meet new people. Creating a new routine is gonna help take that negative relationship or that toxic relationship off your mind, okay? Now, once you guys apply all of these to your lives, it's gonna be that much easier to actually move forward and heal, okay? So that was that was effective strategy number 7, is that you need to break those old patterns and create a new routine. Now, this is really quickly, this is important because I mentioned in learning and reflecting, right? And you have to identify patterns and the red flags, all right? And now that you're gonna create a new routine, you're gonna break free from those old patterns, okay? In order to move on, all right? So effective strategy number 7, creating a new routine, guys. Remember, write these down. Take it as your confirmation and apply it to your lives, right? Now, the last effective strategy that we're gonna go over today in order for you to heal from that toxic relationship is you have to stay optimistic, guys. Completely stay optimistic. Believe that good things are gonna come to you. Don't live in that negative mindset, okay? Even though, let's say maybe your past 2 relationships or maybe 3 relationships, they've been with demonic people, right? Or there was just negative Nancy's, all right? Negative people, always, always, always. You have to continue to stay optimistic. Still believe that God is gonna deliver that person to you, all right? That you will find your match, my family, okay? And just take it one day at a time. There's no way to think too far into the future. Don't be thinking all the way in the past. Live in the present moment right now, okay? Be optimistic, believe, have faith, and just be happy, my family, okay? So those were 8 effective strategies that you need to implement right now into your life that's gonna help you heal from that toxic relationship, okay? I'm gonna post this up for you guys, but very quickly, let's go over these 8. Like I always do with you guys, let's go over these 8 really, really fast. Cut them off. That is the first thing. You gotta let them go. You gotta close the line of communication. Forgive yourself. All right, stop beating yourself up, family. It's not your fault for what they have done to you, all right? Because that's what the narcissists do, man. They'll do things to you, say things, and they'll spin it to make it seem like it's your fault. And you'll literally question yourself and be like, did I say that? Did I do that? Right? They are master manipulators, all right? So forgive yourself because it's not your fault, all right? Then you need to set boundaries, focus on your self-care in order to heal, learn and reflect, identify those patterns and red flags. You need to acknowledge the feeling, all right? Don't live there, guys. Whoo, big one. Do not live in that emotion, all right? 7 and 8, create a new routine and then stay optimistic. Believe that great things are going to come for you. Everything is not going to be downhill for you guys, man, all right? Things will change around in your favor, but you got to hold faith, you got to believe, and you got to keep on keeping on, okay? So I love you guys to life. If this video resonated with you today, you already know the deal. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up right here. Happy Thursday. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week, man. If you want to talk, come on over to the website, family. It's going to pop up on your screen, www.speakitseeitfeelit.com. I would love to talk to you guys. If anybody just wants to have a guidance and advice session, or if you need a life coach, all right? Allow me to be your guy, guys, okay? So I love you guys to life. Have a great day today. More videos to come, so make sure your bell notifications is turned on. Don't forget to grab your merch. Today is the last day for 15% off everything in the merch shop. It's the 11th, right? I believe today's the 11th. So today is the last day for 15% off in the merch shop. So grab your motivational gear, family, and I truly, truly appreciate all of your love and support. It really means a lot to me, guys, okay? So you guys have a great day today, and I will see y'all soon in the next video. Peace.